Welcome to Claudia's Biochemistry Review. Today we are going to go over glycolysis, so let's get started. Glycolysis is the breakdown of one molecule of glucose to yield 2-pyruvate and ATP energy, which occurs in nearly all living cells. Of note, glycolysis is the exact opposite of gluconeogenesis and therefore is nearly identical to it with the exception of 3 irreversible enzymes. Those include hexokinase, phosphofructokinase 1, and pyruvate kinase. So today I think it'd be most beneficial to go over the important steps of glycolysis as opposed to the overall process, which would be quite time-consuming. 2 important steps to take note of are the first step and the third step, each of which consume 1 ATP energy and yield 1 ADP, as well as the step using G3P dehydrogenase, which yields redox power, or NADH from NAD+, as well as the step that uses phosphoglycerate kinase and pyruvate kinase, which both yield 2 ATP energy from 2 ADP. I found that one easy way to remember these steps, or the steps that are unique, is that with hexokinase and phosphofructokinase, those two are both irreversible, and they occur in the beginning. And then for the 2 steps that yield ATP, both of them end in kinase, so phosphoglycerate kinase and pyruvate kinase. The overall reaction for glycolysis consumes 2 ATP, 2 ADP, 2 NAD+, and 1 glucose to yield 2 pyruvate, 2 NADH, and 4 ATP. There are a lot of mnemonics out there, but I have found that I think the easiest way to remember everything about glycolysis is to memorize the intermediate steps, and then the enzymes typically correlate in some way with the reactants or the product. So I came up with Great Girls Forget Foul Groups by playing periodic puzzles peacefully. Great stands for glucose, girls stands for glucose 6-phosphate, forget stands for fructose 6-phosphate, foul stands for fructose 1,6-bisphosphate, groups stands for G3P, bi stands for 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate, playing stands for 3-phosphoglycerate, periodic stands for 2-phosphoglycerate, puzzles stands for phosphenylpyruvate, and peacefully stands for pyruvate. So a quick review of what we went over. The 3 regulatory steps, or aka the irreversible enzymes, are the enzymes that are not used in gluconeogenesis, and these include hexokinase in step 1, phosphofructokinase 1 in step 3, and pyruvate kinase in step 10.